about the lytic cycle and how the lytic cycle actually proceeds. Now, the mode of action of the crow repressor is very important in controlling the lytic cycle, right? So, what is happening in this picture? Try to figure out, look carefully in this picture. That the crow repressor binds to the OR3 or operator right 3. Actually, there are three operators in the right region. Operator 1, 2, 3. R1, 2, 3 is given here. So you can see at first the crow repressor binds to the operator R3, and usually the crow repressor is active only when the crow is in the dimer form. So you can find in all these cases the crow is present in the dimer arrangement. Okay, and this thing is called the RNA polymer. This is designated here. Okay, so first this crow repressor or crow dimer binds to the OR3 and it stops the transcription from this PRM through the transcription from PR continues in this case. So it will block the transcription from this particular transcription is blocked, but the transcription at this right hand direction still can go on. Okay, and this kind of transcription allows this bacteria uh, to be inserted inside the lytic pathway of their life cycle. Okay, now when the concentration of the crow repressor kind of increasing, right? Now as you can see in this right hand side there is a gene called crow. So crow is kind of controlling its own synthesis. Now as it is turning on the genes or the synthesis of gene products or mRNAs in this right hand direction, it is also enhancing the synthesis of crow proteins. So more synthesis here will be done, and here it is kind of positive feedback loop which is controlling the production of many crow due to the presence of crow dimer here in this OR3. Now as the crow proteins start to increase there, the concentration of crow proteins start to increase, the crow protein can go and furthermore they will start to bind in this OR2 region, right? Now this leads to the turning down of the transcription for PR. So as a result of that, the transcription at this direction start to halt. Now again, when the crow protein reaches a particular concentration and it is kind of binding with OR2, it is telling that no further crow protein is needed. So it is shutting its own transcription down, right? So it is kind of again controlling its own transcription and here via negative feedback loop. So what we can see here, crow is acting as a master controller of its own transcription via positive as well as negative feedback, right? Now at much higher concentration of crow protein, a third dimer can also bind with this OR1 region here. Okay, and due to this all effectiveness, it will block the synthesis of left hand side genes. As a result, the virus actually insert into the lytic cycle of their